back with another garden tour. We're gonna do a thorough garden tour this time. These cucumber plants started off kind of slow, and they really took off. And then, when it got really hot the last few days with no rain, and we were low on rainwater in our barrels, I was kind of lazy with watering them until I saw that some of the leaves were dying back. And then I got back on it, so they're coming back now, but they just kind of look rough at the moment. I have to take more leaves off, but that definitely happens with cucumbers when it gets really hot. So still expecting a lot from these. There's so many flowers on them, but I mean, as of right now, a lot of them are male flowers. There are quite a few little baby cucumbers coming though, and then this weird one, but we'll see how they go. I just put this in, so I'll have to fill it soon, hopefully tomorrow. I'll put wood chips and leaf mulch at the bottom, and then a little crow mix at the top, and then I'll probably do more lettuce and greens in here for the fall. Some of the dill's going to flower, but I'll probably collect some of the seeds from that. And this cucumber plant is starting to come back a little bit too. Back here there's some new growth. So yeah, sometimes the weather can just stunt the growth for a little bit and not be the best, but they can come back in different weather. And we finally started getting more rain. We got a little bit today, and then we're going to get more tomorrow and the next day too, so I'm very happy for that, because we were pretty much empty, but this year it's just been showing to just give faith and it'll all work out, and it has so far. And these are like, tomatoes are just coming on like crazy. I love it. They're like going out of the fence. Maybe the neighbors will get some. We've been getting probably like almost 10 of them every day or two between all the plants. Finally, almost all the container plants have been producing tomatoes. The corn is almost done. Some of these are, the kernels are coming in a little weird. They were, in the last one I harvested, there were like patches of kernels that were ready and then empty patches. So I don't know what that's about, but we got 5 of them already that were good. So I'm just going to let them go a little longer and see if they fully mature. And we do have, I'm sure we have like at least 2 more that are ready. And I just harvested the eggplant, which will be in the previous video of this one. These, I'm going to leave the ones out on the outside and save the seeds from this pea plant, because it just did great. And I planted it not even at the best time. It was growing all throughout the summer. So hopefully next year, if I grow a few of them, we'll get a lot of peas in the spring, and then I'll plant more later in the season. Hello. So yeah, these cucumber plants seem to be doing well in this wooden raised bed over here, along with the giant beet leaves. Cabbage that's getting torn up still. parsley and the sage. I'm going to harvest the arugula tomorrow because that's going to seed. And I'll go over there and show you more. But yeah, I mean, I want to put wood chips down in this whole area, but I figure for now I'll just go with I got 2 pallets, and then I put cardboard under the pallets to stop the grass from growing, and then I put a couple layers of this fabric on top of the pallets, and then another layer inside this main bed. And I have a couple other beds on the side, but I don't really have a plan for that besides right now, this season, just some greens and cold weather stuff. Still growing. Onions are still growing down here pretty well. Trying to keep them covered up. But they grow more and then they push themselves out. But basil is still going. Just harvested more the past couple days. And I added another layer of shade for this one here because it's in full sun all day. This one has a lot of shade over there, and I could tell a difference because the lettuce over here is already looking really good, and then over here, I mean, it's already been on for a day or two, but it's still a lot smaller. So put more shade on, so I think they're liking that, and I mulched it a little more with some. I've been just getting animal bedding because it's a lot lighter and it breaks down quicker, and it still does the same thing. So, and I think it might be cheaper per cubic foot or whatever. I don't know. Don't take my word for that, but. And it also doesn't have weeds like the straw did, which you can still use it. It's not that bad. I would actually ended up just kind of I do that. I just weed it and then turn it over and leave them right in there. So, but yeah, the tomatoes are really doing good right now. The bay laurel has grown quite a bit since we got it. Still don't know what these are gonna be. I still didn't harvest this first, the biggest pepper on here. Yeah, I just want to see what they're gonna do. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. And then this tomato that I planted from the sucker. I did plant a couple more of them, but this is the only one that really took. And I'm really impressed. We already have a few babies, so we're most definitely going to get a few on here. The spinach has sprouted, and then I thinned out some of the chard from over at the other hoop house and put it in here yesterday, and it already seems to be doing fine. I'm not even very careful when I do it. I just kind of treat it like a weed and pull it out, and then I just put a hole in and plant it because I just really believe the plants have a will. They want to live, so as long as they have water and nutrients, they'll be fine. This marjoram just smells so good. It has these cool little flowers. tomato plant from a sucker in this little tiny strawberry bed where I'm still creating more new strawberry plants. Eventually I'll just clip in between each one when I want to plant them. And same over here, I did that. This strawberry. Quite a few coming on now because of the rain and the cooler weather recently. And same with this, I'm trying to spread the runners out through this bed and then in a few more containers so I can bring them throughout the garden. We did a cucumber harvest the other day in the last video, and actually came out a little while later, and there are a few more I missed. Pretty big ones too. But right now there's already they just keep coming. I love it. Starting just thinking about making a cucumber salad with them. Just because I don't have too much experience with the pickles, so I don't really know how they're all going to come out, and I don't want to, if they don't all come out good, I don't want to waste all our homegrown cucumbers on failed pickles, but I do want to try, so. This little cucumber plant hasn't given us any, and could definitely use some water. It's forgotten about sometimes, to be honest. I might move that actually really soon, but oh yeah, and then there's a couple. This is the same pepper plant that's in that pot over there, but it's definitely not doing as well over here for whatever reason. And then there's the jalapenos back there, which we've already gotten 2 from, and then there's 3 more big ones ready to go, pretty much. But I think that's gonna conclude the video for tonight. These beans are awesome. This is kind of an example of not minimal care and effort when it comes to watering and nutrients. But I mean, they're still producing and growing. But they could have done a lot better, and hopefully next year either they'll reseed or I'll keep some seeds and we'll give it another go. But I think that they're just part of the landscape and they look cool. So that's all for this video. Can't wait to expand more and just keep coming with the updates and the harvests. Harvests are obviously my favorite part, but I love it all. It's all fun. Obviously my least favorite part is having to go and fill up a van with wood chips and bring them here, and the hard work, but it's all part of it, so I enjoy it as much as possible. I hope you do and get something out of the videos too. Thank you so much.